Well, everyone, we couldn't win the Ashes. We're going to win the one-day series, but we're going to close it out here with the last one-day against England before we take them on in some T20 action. That's what we're doing. So we're here in Tasmania on a bit of a grassy wicket, and we're going to bowl first because I think we've actually batted first in both T20s, and we've been successful at doing so. But we'll try something different today. And clearly, our bowling unit has not done too good of a job, only a couple of wickets so far. My best in one-day cricket is 4 for 16. They're actually pretty nice figures, aren't they? And we're going to hopefully take some wickets and then make some runs and a successful chase, and it's a 3-0 one-day series, which doesn't at all make up for the fact that we lost the Ashes 4-1. That is very disappointing. Oh, he's hit it in the air. I reckon maybe 4, maybe 6. All the way it is. Anyway, of course, over the last couple of videos, we've been talking about how we're going to end this career mode compared to some of the other ones. Which this one, we can't end it until I win the Ashes back, which is pretty clear. I think I have to, well, I'd like to play off in a World Cup at least, even though we haven't yet done that. But we will obviously hope to play in a World Cup at some stage and then win the Ashes back. I believe next summer, in the game anyway, we'll be playing in an Ashes series over in England. So what better way to successfully end a career mode than by winning back the Ashes in England with a series victory. It has to be a decisive series victory, of course, not being the current holder of the Ashes, which is something Australia hasn't done since 2001. But of course, they have yet to have a decisive victory. They probably should have had it in that last test over in England, but of course the new ball fiasco in the 5th test saw England turn the game when it really was looking like a one-way Australia 4th innings. England still could have won the test with an older ball, but we all know how that played out. He's turned that around the corner. One bounce for 4. Beautifully played. Oh, what a catch. What a catch that is. That is an unbelievable way to get out. That's actually how I would get out if I was batting. That is unbelievable. Have a look at this. It's a normal delivery. Brooks played it round the corner. Agar, he's a superhero. And it's 3 for 193. Geez, I didn't realise I'd actually been going at around about 10 runs and over prior to that wicket. So it's actually not 10 and over. It's about 8 and over. 8.5 and over. And oh, he's almost done it again. He's almost done it again. That would have been twice in the over. 3 for 194. Joe Clark would be used to some Australian conditions. There's a little edge, though, and he's gone. Bye-bye. Obviously, he's played in the Big Bash a couple of seasons now, but that time, little snick through to the keeper. On your way. I think I've got my 2nd wicket. It might have been 4. In fact, 6. 6 overs bowled for me. 2 for 44. Quite expensive. It's a chance. And it's out. I'll get my 3rd. England 5 down. Handy wicket to get. Man in the deep was very, very close to the boundary in the end when he took the catch. Let's have a look. Takes the catch and, oh, he's staring at the boundary rope there. It is very close. And the switch hit is going to work. It's going to be 4. It's found the gap nicely, just beating the man at sort of point. What's 8, 8, 8, 9, 8's a what? Oh, gone. Wicket. Doesn't matter. Forget about our run rate. We've got 4 wickets. Have a look at this one. Bit of turn, little inside edge. Didn't turn as much as he was expecting. Nicks onto the stumps. Ben Green out for 30. He's in. Can we end up with a 5? It would actually be our first 5-wicket haul in one-day internationals. Our previous best figures, they're 4 for 16, which obviously look much nicer than 4 for 62. To be fair, they'd probably look nicer than 5 for 62. That's turned around the corner for another boundary. In fact, it's all the way for 6. I've got two balls to get career best figures. And this could be it, but it's 6. Alright, I don't want to have 5 for about 70-something as my best one-day figures. I know 5 is alright, but 74 conceded. Oof, it's not great, is it? It's 7 for 319. Of course, I am batting at 4 here. 727 runs. 450s and 200s. pretty good figures across my one-day international career. And a golden duck to add to that. Extraordinary stuff. First ball, somehow found the man. Look at that, another horrible batting performance by the team. At least we win the series 2-1. That's a good result. Gee, they made us look like second rate at the end there. Philippi and Fraser McGurk, your top scorers for us, 44 and 41. Just not good enough, really. All that for 154. Given our weakness has been actually doing anything, we're going to bat first in this T20. We didn't bat at all, and we will have the ball in hand. 2 for 61. Well, at least that means we probably made a good score. Joe Clark is in. We are going to have the ball here. Required rate for England is 12.09, which means Australia in their first innings scored a score of 193 off the back of Jake Fraser McGurk's 106 not out. So Fraser McGurk obviously set the game up for us. Can we bowl economically or take a wicket? Two things probably struggled to do in the last matchup we just played. On the reverse. Oh, just over man at cover. Quite short. Man in the deep though. Able to field it. And that's runs. It's either 4 or 6. It's over the rope on the full. 50 for Joe Clark. 9 fours and a 6. So Joe Clark obviously trying to match what Jake Fraser McGurk did for the Australians. Oh, lucky there. The inside edge might have saved him. He is the in-form batsman, so he is the key. He's found a boundary on this occasion. Swept away into the gap at deep mid-wicket. Oh, it's a lovely shot from Joe Clark. England needs 70 from the last 4 overs. It's not going to happen. But if we can pick up the Joe Clark wicket, that's a good result. Because he is going to just smash absolutely everything. He's already started the over with 2 boundaries. Bang. Oh, Joe Clark run out on 99. He's stiff. Fraser McGurk wins our Player of the Match award for his big 100. As we do pick up the victory here. And it was very, very good that we did pick up that result. Start off the series with a win. A 9-run victory in the end over England. T20 number 2. Welcome to the second T20. I'll get to bat here in this old retro kit as we come to the crease for Australia at 3 for 70. Cameron Green at the other end. And it's just 10 runs. And I've got a boundary first ball here at the mighty MCG. It's all the way for 6. Pulled away. That's what you want on your home ground, especially after a first ball duck. In the last outing we did bat. There's another boundary. And this is the thing, everyone. You can't tell me off for hitting boundaries in T20s. Oh, in the air. And just on the bounce. Gee, it was a close call. Slapped. 4. Beautifully played. Oh, inside edge onto the pad. We'll scurry through for a single. We have 17 from 6. Caleb Jaws also started well. Scored at a solid 10 from 5, so he's striking at 200. That single will bring up the 100 for Australia. 4 down at the 12.10 mark. Rate at 8.25, looking for a score of 170 to 180. I was expecting that to be full and across the offside. Just giving myself a little bit of extra room to get it behind square. Find the boundary. Going to pitch it up dead straight. We're going to hit it dead straight. It's not going to be a boundary. Oh, it is. Thought the fielder would have got to that. 6. It was full. I stood and delivered. A big one. In the air. Just the one. Trying to take it on. We have lost yet another wicket. This time Caleb Jewell. So Tim David joins us out there in the middle. Of course, Australia are 1-0 up in the series. So we will like to secure yet another series win against England. After winning the... Oh, gee, there's Tim David gone. He's chopped it on. This has been disappointing with the bat. I think both in the one-dayer, the third one-dayer, and now in this second T20. Just too many cheapies. 6 for 135. Now, you're probably thinking these last 26 balls, got to face majority of them. Away. Ends the over with a 2. Should be 4. Got it nice and straight. Although the fielder's coming around to it. No, he can't stop at 4. And that's high. Has it got all the way? Yes, it's 6. Much needed. And there is my own 55 fours, 3 sixes, 19 balls. 48 of our 51 runs have come from boundaries. There's another 4, I think. And it is. Great over this. 4.64. Already 14 coming from it. We are, once again, back on track to get that 180 scoreline we were looking at. Another one that's too straight, and I reckon this one is 6. Oh, it's on the bounce to the fielder. We're actually not going to run, or we are going to run. No, we're not going to run. It's going to be dot in the end of all of that. Good fielding in the deep. I'll have to just try and find a single here to finish the over. To find a way to get a boundary, we'll do that as well. Good leg sided. They'll look for the single. Oh, if the throw was at the stumps, we might have been in trouble. 7 for 161. I hold the strike. There is my boundaries. Lots of them straight down the ground, as you can see there. In the air. No, not going to run. Oh, that's gone absolutely nowhere. Off the toe. Oh, leading edge. I'm going to get the single this time. I guess if you're wondering why we decided to take the strike as often as possible, that was probably it. Can we get 2 here? No, we're going to get 1. Jeez, I'll get the last ball over. I'll have to look for another 1, if possible. Away, they'll get the 1. Nice and comfortably, I'll be on strike. 164 on the board. Just 3 from that over. Very good bowling from Finch. Can be Price with the last over. There's a gap maybe over cover. There's a gap behind square on both the leg and the offside. And if you get it straight down the ground, you're getting runs as well. That's over the leg side. It's 4. Step across maybe. And that's going to be another boundary. 2 to start the over. And we get this to 180 now. We're up to 172. There's this next ball going. Great. No run. Don't run. Don't run. Mistimed. It'll be enough to get 2. Comfortably in the end. His end. Got to be a wide. Oh, he's got away with it. Cut away, and it's straight to the fielder, unfortunately. So we're going to end on 174. Not as good of a last over as I would have hoped. Just taken by the man at point. 68. Price and Price get me out. He makes 174. Is it enough? On a big MCG ground. Let's see if it can provide us wickets. Edge gone! Patel out. Immediately. Big impact straight away. Harry Brook comes in next. What a start it's been. That's in the air. It might be taken as well. Oh, I reckon you could have got there if you actually put in the extra 2 or 3 yards. Harry Brook survives his first ball. And Jamie Smith, I think it is, has found another boundary. 50 up for England. Ah, this one surely is taken. The man does come in enough. And Brook is gone. 2 in the over. England 3 for 54. Lock up the scoring zones is what we want to do. Fraser McGurk out there. 3 for 54. Ollie Price. Next man in. Oh, and that's the dot ball to end the over. Beautifully bowled. Look at the variations here. Some spinning in, some spinning away. Move Tim David into slip. See if that works. Comes down again, thicker edge. Still doesn't find a fielder. And I think it's not taken on the full. Yeah, this is just a bump ball before. So despite the boundary to start the over, back of an outside edge, the rest of it's been pretty good. 1 run more from it after that. 3 for 71. Score is 5 for 134. Curran and Price are in the 15.4 over mark. I feel like I need the ball back. No, says the umpire. 1 ball to come. I'll be bowling the next over. I can guarantee you of that. When it's 40 needed from the final 24. Bold. That's in the air. There is a fielder in the deep. He takes the catch, and Price is out. It's very, very big. We needed that. We needed ourselves to come on and just say, let me deliver us a victory here. 6 for 134. George Garton in next. On low and hard for a single. Long off. Sam Curran at the other end. Put a slip in for him. Oh, well bowled though. Again, low and hard. Just a long off for another single. Played another one. They're just creeping slowly, England, but this has been a good turnaround, good fight back. Haven't taken 4 wickets in a T20 game before. Today, that day. That's a dot ball to finish 17th. They need 38. 26 from 12. Back with the ball. Final over that I'm bowling. Catch that. Should be out. It is out. Straight to the man. 7 gone. Curran is gone. Big wicket once again. Let's put it wide. He gets it off the toe of the bat. No power on it whatsoever, and the catch is taken by O'Neill. It's 7 for 149. New best bowling figures in a T20 game for me. 4 for 14. Way to the onside, just the one for Price. It'll be Cameron Green, I think, to bowl the last over. Oh, thick edge. Is it going to be a boundary? No, I think it'll be 2. If I leave him about 20, is that enough? Oh, there's a run out. What on earth was Garton thinking there? They'd made the 2. He was looking for the 3rd, but he took off at sort of the wrong time. Oh, dear, oh, dear. He's out for 11. It's 8 for 152. Not only does that obviously cost England a wicket, it means there's a new man in when they didn't need to have one. And I'm going to get wicket number 5. England are going to be 9 down. So that run out, you can see just how costly it was. New man in who swings for the fences, who's out first ball. We're on a team hat-trick. Xavier Bartlett took the catch. I've got 5 for 17. The over has been absolutely supreme. I'll get a single here. And it's going to be a really, really difficult last over for England to navigate if they're going to be any sort of chance of winning this one. But it should be all she wrote. We would think anyway. Whip to the leg side. Probably just the one. And it's going to go to the keeper. It's 9 for 154. They need 21 off the last. They're not going to get it. We're going to go on to win. It's going to be extraordinary. And we do go on to win. I think Finch hit 12 off the last over. And 5 for 19. Look at that. Beautiful figures. To my name. It's an 8-run victory in the end. So we do secure the series. I secure player of the game. As expected. 5 wickets and a 50. Let's talk to this man because we don't really talk to him that often. What does he have to say? That was a good win. Well earned. Clear the team is clicking. Any particular strategies? Yes, we just wanted to keep the run rate high. And a good personal effort as well. As captain, you do have to step up because that's exactly what I have to do. Thanks. I cannot wait to catch up with the team and celebrate after a T20 series win against England. So there you go. 9 for 166. Took 5 for 19. Been on with the ball today, actually. And it's been a good little resurgence from Australia after once again, losing the Ashes 4-1. They've won the one-day series. They've won the T20 series. Obviously, it doesn't bring back the fact that we lost the Ashes, but it certainly helps the cause a little bit. So we've got one more T20 on the cards here, which we'll play in the next video. And then we will look at what is next. I've turned down a number of competitions to start off the next year, and we're not sure what lies ahead, sort of. There's nothing on there other than our current, one-day cup. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what I've actually accepted at the moment in terms of the teams that I've been playing for. I think perhaps we might be playing for Australia against New Zealand in a series. And that's probably the next thing that's on the horizon. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.